All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Friday, and I've got a really exciting one here today. We've got the Boldr Expedition. This one is the Sinai edition. They're making, I think, 4 or 5 different models of this watch, all named after mountains. It's a super cool watch. Definitely, I'll leave a link down below where you can check out all of these available at the Boldr website. They're available currently for pre-order at $499. The regular price will be $599 on this watch. Let's go ahead and jump into some of the specs. So the watch case itself comes in at a really excellent size of 41 millimeters from side to side, not including the 2 crowns, and we'll get into the functionality of those here in a second. You've got 48 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, so under 50 millimeters, which is always excellent. Gotta love that. 20 millimeter opening, and it comes in at 14 millimeters of thickness, maybe a little bit thick because of the movement and the way this watch actually works. Comes on this really neat rubber strap from Boldr. I absolutely love this. This is such a comfortable strap. Has a real great retention system to kind of hold the strap in there, and it's vented very nicely on the bottom. Now, this watch has been out on tour, so it looks like there's a little human debris on there, but anyways, very good looking watch, clean looking watch. Now, with the case size and everything, you guys are saying that's great, but what's the movement in here? Well, this is running the Sellita SW200, so you've got a true Swiss-made movement in this watch, high beat movement, 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it has a power reserve of no less than 38 hours, I do believe. If I'm incorrect on that, let me know down there at the bottom. Also, you get the functionality of a date window, which is down here between the 3 and 4 o'clock position. Or actually, it's at the 4 o'clock position, I should say. Clean dial on the watch. Now, this one, the Sinai edition, has the orange. They've got gray. I think there's a blue model out there, but it's super cool watch. Screw down crowns on both of the crowns. This top one is going to control the inner rotating bezel on the watch, which I have to tell you, I've had a number of watches with inner rotating bezels, and including my ball diver, and it had a problem with when I went to screw down the crown, it wouldn't disengage, and it would actually move that around. Does not happen on this watch. Once you set it where you want to have it, and you push in the crown to screw it down, it doesn't move, and that's a really cool function of the watch. So especially if you're using it for timing or diving or anything, that's going to be super important. This one is also a screw down crown. It's hacking and hand windable movement because it's the SW200 from Sellita, and it's got 200 meters of water resistance because of these dual screw down crowns. So not only is it the Expedition, kind of like a full-on adventure watch, but you can use this as a legitimate diving watch. Looking at the dial on the watch, get a little bit closer up here so you can see it. Clean hands, the baton style hands, which I think is really neat that they have the hollowed out section down there at the bottom. Kind of gives it an H look down there at the bottom. You can see the Boldr logo painted onto the dial up there below 12 o'clock, and down below the Expedition automatic 200 meters or 660 feet. Now you can see the reflection there. This does have an anti-reflective coating on the sapphire crystal. It's underneath. It's a blue AR coating. You can pretty much easily see that there. But even at that, you're getting quite a bit of reflection off of the watch. Comes in this really nice box that Boldr Supply includes with it. It's a really cool box. It's funny because my friend Scott, when he did the video, he mentioned how neat of a coaster this would actually make. And I gotta say that's actually a pretty good idea. If they wanted to sell them separately, they could sell those as coasters. So I know some of you guys out there with OCD are probably like, dude, fix that bezel, get it in the right position. So I'll get it back up there at the 12 o'clock for you guys, screw it back down, and you guys can see it didn't move at all. So lots of great features. One of the other features on this watch is that it's super anti-magnetic. So it's up to 20,000, what is it, AHM? I can't remember exactly what that stands for, which is pretty impressive because even my ball that I had for a while, which actually had anti-magnetic on the dial, it was only like, it was the minimum, and this is actually pretty high rating for an anti-magnetic watch. Really good looking piece. Let me go ahead and pause it, and we'll get this watch on my 7-inch wrist. All right, so as usual on my 7-inch wrist, a 41 millimeter watch at less than 50 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip really fits well. I've actually been wearing my Tudor Black Bay for the last day or two, and this one fits very similar. This rubber strap is incredibly comfortable from Boldr, super nice, and the way that the keepers really hold this together, keep it in there, it truly feels like a watch you could take pretty much doing anything. Super adventurous feeling watch. Hence the name, the Expedition. And like I said, every model is actually named after a mountain. This is the Sinai, there's the Everest, I believe the Kilimanjaro, and the Matterhorn. Maybe that's one of the other ones. I hope that's right. But anyways, guys, I'll leave a link down below. Let's go ahead and dim the lights and go out with the Lumeshot. So they're saying the hands on this are laced with Superluminova. Obviously, you're going to get, I would believe, an orange glow from this because the indices are all orange on there. Oh, wow. Actually, it looks like it's a mixture of green and orange. That is super cool. So you see on the green, on the bezel there, and on the bezel pip, and then you have the orange all the way around on the inside. That is super, super cool. Definitely got to get a loom shot of this up on Instagram. All right, guys, that is the Boldr Expedition. This is the Sinai model. Definitely go check out the link down below. And if you're interested in pre-order right now, you can save $100 by doing that over at the website now. So, all right, guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.